Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a quick demonstration for you of LimeLight by Alcone's Enduring Lip Color. And the reason for that is because if you're anything like me and you've tried long-lasting lip colors before, you're probably a big skeptic of trying a new one. But I will say that this one is wonderful compared to those that I've tried before. I've used ones from a drugstore and they were drying and cakey and they just really ended up drying my lips out. So they looked terrible. So before I do this, I did want to talk through something though that is important before you try this out or any lip product in general, especially during winter or now at the end of winter. So tonight I actually made my own do-it-yourself at home lip scrub. So in my lip scrub, I actually used coconut oil. That was actually a solid one that I ended up heating up a little bit to get it a little bit more pliable. And I actually started out with using raw sugar, or sugar in the raw, so it's bigger granules, but I found out as soon as I started putting it on my lips that that was not the way to go. I should have done a little more research. So I'm letting you know that I would recommend using either brown sugar or granular sugar. I used granular sugar and it worked great. Brown sugar might even be a little bit more soft on your lips just because of the consistency of it. So I read also that you can also add in like a dash of pure vanilla extract if you'd like to do that, and even honey. I actually used a little bit of my lavender essential oil, so I used a few drops of that because it is also great and has healing properties. So when you make it, because it doesn't have any preservatives in it, it won't last very long. So make sure you're making a small batch, and then also make sure you're not trying to exfoliate your lips too often. That isn't good either. So do it when you feel like you need it, when they're drying and cracked, especially right now at the end of winter. So to use your scrub, just get a little bit on your finger. I actually already did it beforehand just to make sure that everything was good before I shared it with you. And rub it on your lips, kind of in a circular motion to get those dead skin cells off. It said to leave it on for about a minute. I left it on less than that, but leave it on for a little bit and then wipe it off with a wet, warm washcloth once you're finished. So after you've washed off your scrub, I recommend putting on something to moisturize your lips immediately afterwards. I actually used LimeLight's Must Do, which is their Pomerose and sunflower oil that I've been using a lot on my face lately because it has been so dry, because the air in Colorado has zero humidity in it and it has been cold. So I recommend putting something on immediately afterwards, whether it's more coconut oil. I even have some jojoba oil that I've used before as well. So just put something on afterwards to moisten your lips. So once you've done that, then is the time to apply your Enduring Lip Color. So I'm going to do that for you this evening. And like I said before, I was a huge skeptic of this. One of the important things to consider too before I put this on is to make sure that it dries before you do anything else, before you take a drink of water or take a drink of coffee. It's very important for it to actually dry out first, or your lips to dry, so that the lip color is actually matte at that point, so that it actually lasts a long time. And the day that I did try this and actually let it dry first, it lasted over 6 hours, and that was, you know, throughout eating breakfast, lunch, and even drinking water and coffee throughout the day. I definitely wasn't like trying to wipe my mouth off, but it did last a long time. So here we go. And a less is more, obviously, with all of these products because they're professional grade. And then you also have this they call doe foot applicator, so you honestly don't really need any lip liner necessarily. So I'm going to try to do this on my phone that's tiny. Okay. Just looking in the mirror. Make sure it's on. Okay, so it's wet and it's gonna dry here in a minute. And as soon as it does, you're ready to go. So after that, you can even put on lip gloss if you want to, if the color is a little bit intimidating for you, if you want to kind of make a little bit of a different color, whatever you feel like doing. So there it is. Like I said, it's wet now and it is drying. And once it dries, you're good to go for the day. And LimeLight actually has several different enduring lip colors. This one is called Creme Brûlée. Some of them are bolder than others, but like I said, these are extremely popular right now, and that's because they are so long lasting. You don't have to worry about applying it throughout the day, as long as you aren't eating chicken wings and wiping your face off, and as long as you let it dry beforehand. So takeaways for today are: make sure your lips are exfoliated before you try an enduring lip color, just to make sure that your lips are in the best shape for the type of lip color that it is. Second, once you apply it, make sure you're letting it dry completely before you go and drink your coffee. I promise it can wait. So if you're interested in trying out LimeLight's Enduring Lip Color, or their signature lip gloss, or even their lipsticks, perfect lipsticks, which I actually love too, let me know. I'd love to help you pick a color out, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Just kidding, I'm back. So after I got done filming and rewatched the video, I realized that one side of my upper lip was not completely filled in and I looked a little bit crazy. So I wanted to show you the appropriate way that it should look once you're finished. That's what I get for applying it in my small iPhone. So I also wanted to show you though quickly what you can do to make it look a little bit different, and that is with LimeLight's signature jeweled lip gloss, and I have this in Grace. Let's see here. So because of the color of this one's actually pink color, light pink, it doesn't look that different. It really just gives it more of a shine. So there are other ways though to kind of change up the colors if you want to add a second enduring lip color on top of it, or just another different colored lip gloss, which would look beautiful depending on what colors you choose. So thank you guys for watching, and that is a wrap.